Looking at her up there today in northwestern Ohio.
Thank you, Finley. Thank you so much for coming out this morning. It is so great to be here in Flag City, USA. Good to be here.
Looking at that 1,000-watt personality of her, that smile, the way she works the crowd, listening to that unmistakable voice of hers.
We're all Joe the Plumber, too. So do we have any Joe the Plumbers in the house?
Looking at her today, you wouldn't know it, but these are tough times for Sarah Palin.
Someone called me a redneck woman once, and you know what I said back? I said, why, thank you.
It's gotten so bad that today her clothes became the focus of controversy. They're nice clothes, that's for sure. She always looks great on the campaign trail. But campaign finance records show that the Republican National Committee has spent more than $150,000 to clothe and accessorize Palin and her family since August. Almost $50,000 at Saks Fifth Avenue. More than $75,000 at Neiman Marcus. The hockey mom, it turns out, has a millionaire's wardrobe, and that could hurt her image as a down-home reformer. On The View this morning, they couldn't get enough of this story.
She seems to be enjoying the role because she shoots her clothing. Now she's actually buying it.
Now, maybe her clothes shouldn't matter, but the story couldn't have come at a worse time for Sarah Palin.
So, Ohio, are you ready to send us to Washington to shake things up and clean things up?
It's a cruel trend, but unmistakable. Polls show Palin is now a drag on the Republican ticket. An ABC News poll this month found that 60% of Americans now doubt her qualifications for office. Plus, an NBC News Wall Street Journal poll this week found that for the first time, more voters have a negative opinion of Palin than a positive one. 47% negative, 38% positive. That's a huge shift from early September, when she had a 47 to 27% positive rating. And then this weekend came this.
Now that we have had a chance to watch her for some 7 weeks, I don't believe she's ready to be president of the United States, which is the job of the vice president. And so that raised some question in my mind as to the judgment that Senator McCain made.
Ouch.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
But don't count Sarah Palin out yet.
She's had kind of a rough ride over the past few weeks.
Yeah, without exception.
We wanted to hear a local perspective, and so we went to Keith Cheney, the Republican Party chairman in Allen County, Ohio. He predicts Palin will bring true blue Republicans to the polls in this region, no matter what Colin Powell or anyone else says.
I can tell you this. I think Sarah Palin was the right choice for this time.
You do?
Yes.
With all of the commentary and all the doubts, you think she was the right one for McCain right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely, without exception. I think it was brilliancy at its best. The benefit in my job as chairman is it's actually the residents, the constituents, the voters that go out and vote. And I think that's what we're going to see the benefit on Election Day. They want to throw her under the bus. We want her to drive the bus. There's the big difference.
But others say that across Ohio, an absolutely must-win state for John McCain, the place he introduced Sarah Palin to the country, she's not an asset.
Governor Sarah Palin of the great state of Alaska.
They announced just about 20 minutes outside of Dayton, and it was huge here. Big rally. She came out. It was sort of like a, Roman candle going off. Right now, I would say at best, it's break even for McCain in Ohio with Sarah Palin, but in all likelihood, I think she's really become sort of a drag on the ticket.
So what does Sarah Palin make of all this?
Hey, Lauren. Hey, Tina.
Well, she makes fun of it on Saturday Night Live this weekend as she stood there while Alec Baldwin ripped into her in a bit where he mistook her for Tina Fey.
They call her, what's that name? They call her Cara, what do they call her again, Tina?
Oh, that'd be Caribou Barbie.
Caribou Barbie. Thank you, Tina.
Out on the campaign trail, Palin ignores her critics. And in these crowds, her crowds, you won't find any critics. All you'll find are adoring fans. These are her people, the Republican conservative base, voters who were lit up, energized when Palin burst onto the scene, and they love her. Outside the rally in Ohio this morning, we found out just how intense Palin's core support is.
I love her.
Yeah?
Why? She's great.
I like her appearance. I like her energy. She's youthful.
She's like the everyday American. She's got her family and her kids, and She's just all-American girl.
Whatever the polls might show or the media might portray, Sarah Palin has made a hardwired connection with millions of voters, and they think she has a future.
Would you vote for a President Sarah Palin?
President Palin? Really? But think about it. If McCain wins, she's automatically the heir apparent. And if McCain loses and the Republican Party has a fight over its future, Sarah Palin has a place at that table.
I definitely think that she will have a leadership position in our party.
Win or lose, Sarah Palin has become a player in national politics. So get used to her, America, the hockey mom, the woman dubbed the killer from Wasilla and then the blunder from the tundra. She just might be here to stay.